Are you sure you don't want me to... I'm a good driver. I took some driving lessons. It's...
I say no, don't worry. No,
Rock, paper, scissors.
and I take the driver's seat. Just sit down.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, like, sit in the passenger seat and I'm gonna be ready to take the wheel at any moment.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
you
can
have-
reflex
you-
safety, yeah.
You have safety belts. Don't worry.
I'm grabbing the shit handle.
Okay, so I'll sit behind the driver so I can slap him in the back of the head if he does something.
Okay, so you go on the normal pace.
You cut out there for a second.
Are you?
Are you going to drive on the normal pace or faster?
Faster.
Roll the drive check.
Okay, so you drive forward. You press the pedal again to the metal, and this finely tuned machine that has a extremely powerful engine, very well tuned. It just flies forward, and you completely lose control. Let's see.
Since I said I was going to hold the wheel whenever this happened, can I attempt a drive check?
Yep.
Jesus
Damn.
Christ.
It's
Damn.
Ooh, 60. Well, you somehow managed to restore control of the vehicle, and you stop right before you hit the guard post,
Well,
which
this
is
bodes well.
Dude, what you doing? As an control, it's just gonna mess with you.
yeah, sure. And the guards, they have, of course, they are not there inside the guard post. They have hidden themselves just next to the road, behind the trees. They leap from behind their cover with weapons aimed at you. They are 10-man team. Most of them are armed submachine guns, German-made submachine Schmeissers, but theirs with wooden stocks. They do not have that. They have a special variant. Theirs is without that folding stock. They have a wooden stock, which perhaps might be a tad bit more accurate, and the rest are armed with Mauser carbines, short version of the Mauser rifle. And they have camo uniform and cloaks, camouflage cloaks. And they surround you, and their commander just taps at the
After we almost.
and says, "Get out of the car, please."
Listen. This is a misunderstanding. My associate here grabbed the steering wheel while I was driving, so I think you should go out of the car.
No,
The officer says, "I do not care. Get out of the car, please." And you see one of them, one of the soldiers, unpacks an anti-tank rifle and aims it at the engine block. He's like, he popped up out of nowhere. He was so well concealed. So please get out of the vehicle.
What's the drive check required to avoid this? To escape safely?
Yeah, well, you have stopped, so you'll have to risk.
Enzo is already out of the car, and
You have to risk 11 attacks of opportunity, with half of them with automatic weapons, the rest of them with rifles, and one anti-attack rifle aimed at the engine block of you. So,
I'm gonna step out of the vehicle.
yeah. So he looks at you and says, "Okay, line up here." He's not he does not look very like angry or something. It's more like annoyance. You can see
Another
his
bunch
face.
of idiots.
Yeah, another bunch of.
I stand
He
with
says-
my hands
he says-
high above my head.
He says papers, please.
Paper. Scissor! I
I
win. You have to let us go.
I pull out of my forged documents that have all of our fake names on them.
He looks at the documents. Looks at you. Says, "All right." They have their own list. They check your names. Of course, he stands first at before Dominic says, "All right, sir. Let's see. Your name is." Then he looks at the document.
Jonathan Jackson, which is the name that I gave the person.
He nods. All right. So, what is the purpose of your self-inflicted? I mean, yes. So, yeah. What is the purpose of your visit? Why do you wish to enter?
We are here to run a few field tests. We're scientists and, I'm actually a little bit of an archaeologist myself, and I'm hoping I can find some of the traces of that missing army, because I think I had a lead that popped up just down in the village over there, and I'm really hopeful on this one.
Yes. Okay, roll me a bluff check. That was nice. He nods. He says, "Oh, all right. That's a legitimate reason." He says, "Just don't stray too far from the village." Gives you back the documents. He stands before Enzo. Says, "You look like a soldier, sir. What is your name?"
Ugh.
He's a mute. I'm sorry, this is my companion, a sorceress. He's good to keep around. He's good company, but he doesn't talk. I'm sorry.
Okay. He says, all right. He says, "So, what is he? Your bodyguard or something?"
He can still heal. He takes down a few notes for me and everything, but think of him as like a personal assistant.
He nods. A manservant. Yes. He gives you back the documents. Stands in front of Miko.
Is Miko mute too? That's the question.
No, Miko is not mute.
No. Is his mic okay?
I'm okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So, sir, what is your name and what is the purpose of you?
Read
He
papers.
smiles.
What did he say?
Read papers.
He looks at you, blinks a couple of times, says, He says, "You also look like a soldier, sir."
Written in papers what I am.
He looks at Dominic, blinks a couple of times.
I kind of like make
and-
I kind of like make a motion, and it's just like he's a little slow. It's fine.
He was just he just raised his finger into the air like just about to ask you a question. He closes his mouth. He returns. He gives you back the papers and Okay.
Not a
so
slow if you're driving car, I respond to Dominic.
he stands before Jack. Says, smile. So, looks at his clothes, his fine clothes. Says, "Well, you sir, aren't you too well dressed for a trip such as this? And what is your name and what is your purpose?"
It's looks at his hand. Jackson Shepherd with an E. And there's no such thing as too well dressed.
I assume, yes. So.
And so if there is a soldier nearby, he'll just he'll elbow him in the ribs, and just point secretly at Jackson and make a jerking motion.
Okay, roll me a
A what?
a charisma check.
No, I suck.
He looks at you and like nods, like he gives you an awkward smile, like he's like most people would give to the mentally disabled.
Yeah,
I just kind of like mouthed over to the man, "I'm sorry."
He taps you on the shoulder and looks at Dominic like he's sorry, like, yeah, I know, I feel you. Okay, so
I'll ask him if can I see your paper now? It's that got to be only fair, right?
it blinks. What's your it says, I'm the authority here. Says I am the authority here. I ask for papers.
Okay, so let's get back in the car. We're good to go, right?
I assume that you showed him the orders, the Squad Zero orders. I mean, it's not exactly the orders that you were given. It's just a special slip that allows you entrance in.
But he just told that he wants to be an archaeologist.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, this is the. We don't tell everyone. We just show him the papers. Nobody else needs to know.
Yeah. Alright, so I kind of just like in like that kindergarten teacher kind of way, I just look to the group, okay, so everybody get back in the car. I just stare at the person that was driving earlier. Go in the passenger seat.
Fine. But if you start falling asleep, I'm not gonna wake you up.
I slept on the plane.
Oh no.
I kind of just like I buckle both Miko and Enzo in if they let me.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not going to wear a seat belt.
All right. So the soldiers vanish behind their trees.
Okay, do
Hiding
you want
spots.
me to play the X-Files music again?
You don't need
They
to.
vanished into the trees, come on.
No.
Okay, anyway. Yeah, I drive now. You slow.
No. No.
Yes, I
No.
do. No.
I
yes,
drive you
I
out
do,
of the
I do.
driver's seat.
I'm already in the passenger seat, looking at them.
Oh my. So,
While you were showing papers and I was in drive seat starting the car, I already started driving. Hopefully you catched up quickly and jumped inside the car. I guess.
okay. So,
I mean, he did stay behind to show papers. So.
all jokes aside, you drive up the road. It's not that neglected that you thought. Perhaps was. You drive fast as the road.
No, at least 20 kilometers faster than the road can allow. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So it's not very. I mean, the forest it starts to thicken, and what you see on the picture, imagine the forest. The trees they start to become bigger and thicker, the trees themselves, and the distance between the trees smaller. So it will be impossible for you to drive the vehicle and leave the path only on foot. And let's see. What was that?
Yeah.
You wanna bet? This is Finnish driver, okay?
So the road is really on the road. There's only place for the car. Yeah.
Yeah, perhaps if there were like maybe horse riders next to you, yeah, maybe one rider next to you. Yeah, that's how the wide is the road. So it takes you maybe an hour and a half of driving to reach a place where suddenly the engine of the car stalls and the car stops.
I told you I should have driven.
It's
We already
It's
know
so-
what it is.
it's so sudden. It's so sudden that you
And on the drive check?
it just stops and you press the
The handbrake, right?
and before the handbrake you brake pedal and the car stops, like, and then you pull the handbrake if you wish. So suddenly you're surrounded by fog and you look around, you listen, and you see something that you could certainly qualify as a UFO slowly flying over your head. It's like very slow flying. There is no sound, nothing. If you try to use a radio does not.
No, I say to Dominic, if now, actually, is it Dominic? No, it's Shepherd, Jack.
Yeah.
You wanted driver seat, now here, switch.
Okay.
I'm checking our luggage for any huge heavy weapons.
Yeah, we do have one.
Which one?
We have the Panzerfaust. It's
Oh. Okay, you want to use that?
okay. Do you want me to use it?
Well, good time to use it. See,
It's maybe let's say it's maybe 100 feet above your heads, that UFO.
only? So close?
That's
Okay,
close. Yeah.
use it quickly. I will just hide so I would not get swished when it falls down.
So we're gonna shoot down the big flying thing right above our only method of transport.
No, of course we're going to wait until it. But then we have to leave the road.
Can I attempt to just like get a better look at it?
Well, you continue. You can continue looking.
Yes. If you have does any of you has a camera? You could take pictures.
Yeah, Dom has a camera.
Okay, so everybody roll me a will save. Because suddenly, it's like a wave of energy that passes through you, all of you. Of course.
Meh.
Why do I even try? Oh no. So, both Miko and Jack are afraid. You, the moment your eyes meet the craft, some primal fear deep inside you makes you turn your gazes away, and you feel like the clouds are like the sky is going to fall and crush you. It's like a sudden jolt of let's say agoraphobia.
Okay, so this is what Miko will do. He looks calmly at Enzo while with the stash open. Says, "Come on, shoot at those things." He starts lowering, crouching. Then he gets on the ground and starts crawling below the vehicle, under the vehicle. Okay.
Okay. So Dom, roll me the. How many pictures do you want to take?
I'm gonna go with how many can my camera take, actually, is a good question to ask.
You have a spare roll of film. It can take 30 pictures.
I'm just gonna try to take 3 good ones.
Okay, roll a spot check. Look through the lens of the camera. It's a good camera. It's a Nikon.
Oh!
Nice! Hey. Yeah, so you make 3 excellent pictures. Like, excellent, with a lot of... you can even see... details on the craft. And Enzo, this is a craft that it's bigger, like 1 time bigger than the one you captured, you and Biko captured in Japan.
Holy shit!
It's like maybe twice the size.
Oh, about how high up is it?
It's not very big.
Is there any point to try to take it down with the panzer stuff?
You could try. There are.
Okay, we have 2 shots. Yeah, okay, we can.
Did you?
Yeah.
Buy another rocket?
Yeah, it's 8 yen, right? 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have 2 pencils.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So. Okay. Let me show you how it looks like. Just give me a second. Okay.
When I shoot it, I wanna, if it's possible, to, as it passes above us, if I can shoot it in the engine, if it has an outer engine or something that looks like it. So
I will just
okay.
show you how it looks like.
Yep. Holy crap! This is to scale with us. We're 1 square, right? Or no, it's bigger. Yeah.
No, it's bigger.
Okay, yeah, I will shoot it here somewhere. I'm guessing it's the.
In the ass. Yeah.
Yep, in the ass. So that because it will travel some distance as it falls, so that it falls next to the road, somewhere next to the road, so that we don't have to go into the forest.
Okay.
Or the reactor, it explodes, will die. GG.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, you fire the Panzerfaust. After the thing slowly almost passes you over, you hit it. the armor-piercing shell rocket explodes. There is a large plum of smoke. The whole thing shakes, and it turns away. It does not crash. Turns away and starts making a turn towards you.
Okay, this is where it begins to. Okay, this
About how high up?
reload.
About how high up is it?
It's slightly higher, like 120 feet high.
It's still in the range of the Panzerfaust. And Enzo screams, "Somebody wanna check out the engine in the meantime?"
Can I do a drive check to see if I can get the car going?
Yeah, you can.
Can I help out with that? Because I don't have
Yeah.
anything with that range.
Is the okay? Is the mount on top of the car? Can I put the Panzerfaust on it? And second, if I can, does it have an angle on?
No, you can
Oh,
put the
okay.
it's just a metal pipe with
Yeah,
that,
okay,
you know
well,
how it looks.
I reload and try to hit in the same.
No, you don't reload. You just throw away the pipe and take the
Ah.
second one.
Yeah, okay. I'll try to hit in the same spot if it's possible.
Okay, yeah, it certainly is. Oh Jesus! So you hit it, something explodes, and the whole thing shakes. It starts careening to the side road, and then it accelerates, and tries to fly up to the sky or space. In the distance, the fog suddenly disappears. You could see it. It leaves a long plume of smoke, of black smoke, and it shakes. Pieces of it fall behind it in the air, and it's suddenly in the distance. It's very, very far away. You can see it as a light in the sky. It suffers another explosion and falls to the ground, but it's very, 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 very far. It flew towards the capital. It's like maybe
Of Bulgaria.
yeah. It's well outside of the zone, and suddenly your radio station spot live. After a couple of minutes, the engine suddenly starts. It's good that you did pull that handbrake, because otherwise the car would have. So you receive comms from the base, your base, that small runway with a few barracks, and they say that the radar in Turnwood had detected the craft and the crash of the craft, and they are sending a team. They have a team here.
Nice.
So yeah, they will send a team to recover what's left of the craft. And they, since you were there, the voice says that we were attempting to connect with you, to call you, but you were unavailable.
Yeah, because I'm carrying the radio station. Please, I described the phenomena that just occurred, and that it was obviously, because the simple power of deduction, that the folk is apparently responsible. They have some sort of, in some way they can block communications. And Mento says, get the brainiacs from on the case. I never want to not have communications.
Says, "Sure, sir. We'll do whatever we can." Okay. So
With that drive check, can I continue driving?
yeah, you can continue driving. So no, it's just out of the game. I can tell you that, or not. No, I won't tell you. I'll leave you to I'll leave this to your own deductive capabilities. So yeah, you continue driving, and you reach. Suddenly, you reach after maybe a couple of more minutes, like 15 minutes. Just a second. You reach a place where you could you have to slow down because there is a very sharp turn, and when you look to your left, because it has it's close to sunset, and you see a couple of lights in the distance between the trees. It's maybe like 60 or 80 feet away from the road. It's not that far.
I'm not gonna say anything. You just keep driving.
Right about here, I went and talked to that one old man when you guys went inside. He told me that right around here, whenever he came up here, he just kind of blacked out and then woke up at home again. He wasn't drunk or anything, and yeah, aliens.
It's your choice. You could stop the vehicle and investigate the light.
Nah, I'm gonna keep driving.
Maybe take a picture, or
as we're driving past it about 50 miles an hour faster than we should be going, I'm just gonna snap a picture.
yeah, throw me another spot check. Let's see. Okay, you take an excellent picture of one of the lights. When you zoom, you have to zoom. You see the lights in greater detail. You could swear that from the inside of the light there was a face looking at you.
There was a face looking at me, guys. I think it knows I took a picture of it. That's
Right before you clicked the camera. Perhaps after you develop the photo, you might see it in detail. If you order the photos be enlarged in the lab,
cool.
but it's clearly there. The light clearly is real.
Is it still there?
It's gone.
Okay. Thank God.
Shoot down another one.
Okay. Continue driving. Moving on.
Okay, so after another hour of very fast driving, you reach the village. Let's see. You reach the outskirts of the village, and the first thing that you see is a very old, crumpled house that clearly nobody lives any longer. It's there are no windows, and you slow down because it's on the curve, the road, very sharp curve, and you slow down, and Roll me a listen check, everybody.